Aha! New thoughts.
Stand by all systems. Now approaching destination. Prepare landing sequence. Control operation normal. Roger for initial orbit. All systems go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Countdown interrupted. Gravity detected. Navigation malfunction. Hold on to your space helmet. This is not going to be pleasant.
What are you looking at? Hey, you go get yourself chased uku million light years across the galaxy and see if you bring in your space buggy in one piece. See, we got problems, pal. I'm talking zombie dinos, capiche? They're right behind me. What? Did you think I was kidding?
In their eyes, 20 tons of trouble, brains been zombified. Let's kick some brains back to where they came from, back to where they came from. Let's kick some brains back to where they came from, to the far side of the moon. Call the military, they're eating mom and dad.
Oh.
No monster movie. Things are looking bad. Whoa, let's kick some brain back to where they came from, back to where they came from. Let's kick some brain back to where they came from, to the far side of the moon. Quadrupeds on Main Street, T-Rexes in the mall. It's time to put a stop to this. It's time to hear the call. Let's kick some brain.
It's not over yet. Alright.
Now listen up. This ain't no plaything for small fry. This is a time machine. You and me, we gotta save the planet. My name? Well, ever since the brain blobs turned me into a dino droid, folks have been calling me Dexter. You? I'm gonna call you Rocket Scientist. Yeah. Now you wanna
That's
know how
nice.
this thing
Or
works,
condescending.
Rocket Scientist? Well, all you gotta do is learn to push a few buttons. Uh-oh, looks like we have company on this channel.
Me name is Harry the Harrier, fool. I come from Zeltoid with the aliens to rule. I've learned trickery from Henry VIII and more, and I lead the brain blobs with a vengeance in store. I've traveled in the time machine a zillion more years than you. And though you may have it now, what good can you do? We've captured the dinos and brought them into today. Unless you move quickly, there'll be little more to say.
Okay, here's the deal. If you don't know how this contraption works, select this button, and I'll take you through the ropes. If you want to learn more about the dinos we're going to track, select this button, and Machine Mind Sheila will open her memory banks to you. If you're ready to kick some brain, select this button, and we're off to the jungle.
You're actually spot on, Fire Dragon. So this is Zombie Dinosaurs from Planet Zeltoid, which I believe came out 1992. I forgot to double check. But 1992 for like the Philips CDI. So hence the visuals and the sound quality. But if you ever wondered what early 90s was like, this is it. This is it's just so what we're going into, because I have done a little bit of trial and error with this game, and basically what we're going into is this is all like a very elaborate it's a very elaborate framing or premise for like basically a dinosaur trivia game. That's like all we're doing. But yeah, it's got that charm to it. It's got the cheesy 90s intro theme. It just I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like History Channel or National Geographic or like something educational was just trying to put out a dinosaur trivia game, and then some Michael Eisner type or something was just like, nah, that's not going to appeal to enough to the kids. We got to throw zombies in there, time travel, space stuff. It's very elaborate, and I'm sure. Yeah, was a steaming pile of shit. Well, in terms of the quality of some things, okay, can I get my mouse control back? There we go. All right. So we're going to listen to.
Trust me, the CDI time machine is mega easy to use. Once you get the hang of a few main buttons, it'll practically run on autopilot. Of course, knowing stuff about dinos will still be up to you.
Is this what acid is like? I wouldn't know about that. So, I would not know about that. It would be a shame if Smar doesn't show up here, because I think he, like, recommended this game. I thought it was with the theme of dinosaur stuff that we've been doing lately. Oddly, I have one other game planned for Silly Saturday, and it is also dinosaur themed, so interesting how that's happening. But okay. Smar's fault. It might be. So we're gonna get an explanation of the game real quick.
To play the game, you must do the following. 1. Click on a time period with Dexter's paw. This will take you to the time period map. This map is divided into squares. 2. Click on the gruntometer to point you towards the map squares that have clues. The compass arrow will lead you in the right direction. The other arrow will help you figure out how far away the clue is. 3. Click on a map square to look for a clue. If there is a clue in the square, the game will wait until you find it with Dexter's paw. When the paw flashes blue, click Action button 1 to hear the clue. 4. Log the clue in the Fact Finder. Look at the 3 Fact Finder categories. Find the one you think the clue is about. Click on that category. Within the category will be possible answers. Click on the answer you think matches the clue. An arrow will highlight your choice. When you're done, click on the Map button to look for the next clue. 5. When you have collected all the clues, I will ask you to identify the dinosaur. You can do it yourself by clicking on the name of the dinosaur, or you can have me identify it for you, but that will cost you some time. 6. Once the dinosaur has been identified, you need to find it. Use the gruntometer to help you find which square the dinosaur is in. When you find the dino in a standoff with a brain blob, Harry will challenge you with some questions. You must get 3 questions right to save the dinosaur. In each round, you have 24 hours to rescue a dinosaur. If you lose a dinosaur in a round, you can return to that round and try again. You need to save 3 dinosaurs to win the game. For more information on specific parts of the game, use the arrow buttons to look through the help list and select the topic you have a question about.
Okay. It'll be a miracle if we get one, I'm telling you. This game is elaborate and just relies on how much you know about dinosaurs, which is tricky because some of this information's, or most of the information's probably very outdated, being from like 30 years ago. And B, just dinosaur stuff in general gets a little. I mean, there's a lot of dinosaur. It's, at least to me, there's a lot that are like very similar, and so like, sure, there are the basic ones, but if you go into the encyclopedia here,
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
let's just go into one that I did Ankylosaurus, and it was different from what I even remembered. Platyosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Colophysis. Yeah, I'm not sure I know very many of these aside from the normal ones. But Staurikosaurus gives a little bio.
Staurikosaurus, one of the earliest dinosaurs known to have lived, was a primitive meat-eater of the Triassic period. It had a long neck and tail and the slim, strong legs of a bipedal running animal. There's no indication that it ran in packs, so it could well have been a lone hunter. Although it was sturdily built, from end to end it was less than 7 feet long, and at 30 to 60 pounds it certainly falls into the lightweight category. Still, with its frighteningly sharp claws, large head and long, toothy jaws, this was not the sort of beast any other animal would want to be stuck with on a desert island. The name Staurikosaurus means cross lizard, for this dinosaur's remains were discovered in southern Brazil, south of the equator, where the constellation known as the Southern Cross sparkles in the night sky.
They went a little far for that name, didn't they? I do like that background music. It's very interesting. Okay. Oh, those things.
Parasaurolophus means similar crested lizard, a name that pays respect to the magnificent 4 to 6 foot hollow crest that this Cretaceous dinosaur sported on its head. Within the crest, a pair of nasal passages curved back from its nostrils, then forward again into its snout. This arrangement probably enabled the animal to trumpet loudly to fellow members of its herd. Like others of its kind, known as duck-billed dinosaurs, this plant-eater's jaws ended in a spoon-shaped beak. Its toes and fingers were both tipped with sturdy, hoof-like claws that helped allow it to browse comfortably on 2 legs or 4. Although Parasaurolophus had no obvious means of defense such as spikes or claws, at about 30 feet long and a weight of 3 to 4 tons, it had size on its side. A whack from its bulky, powerful tail may have been enough to discourage a hungry predator on the prowl.
Okay. Let's maybe find one more and then get into the game. Saltosaurus? No way. Oh, Tyrannosaurus. I wonder what that one is. But I gotta do Saltosaurus, man. What the heck?
Saltosaurus, one of the few giant, long-necked sauropods of its day, thrived during the Cretaceous period. In a sense, it could be considered a new and improved later-day version of Apatosaurus. Embedded on the tough, leathery hide of its back and sides were thousands of small, bony studs and plates from 1/4 to 4 inches wide. This armor provided the plant eater with some protection, though size was still its best defense against predators. Although only medium-sized for a sauropod, Saltosaurus stretched nearly 40 feet long, and at about 10 tons it just qualifies for the dinosaur heavyweight category. Its strong pillar-like legs and wide, elephant-like feet supported its weight. Saltosaurus was named for the Salta province in Argentina, where its remains were first found. It's likely that herds of these great quadrupeds roamed there until the very end of the Mesozoic era, when all dinosaurs disappeared from the Earth.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the game here.
Apatosaurus
That's
was
not
a
what I
giant...
clicked. Cursor's a little weird. Alright. Are you ready to kick some brain, Fire Dragon?
It is time to time travel, friend. Please select the period you dare to visit.
Alright. More like shoot my brain. Oh, no. No, the game is fun. Not really, but it has... it was a time in history. But... Alright, which time period should we go with? Cretaceous, possibility of T-Rex, okay. I think that was the one I didn't try.
You are in luck. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
Okay, rocket scientist, that handsome little dino on the map is me. Select the gruntometer for a dino reading, then pick a sector, and I'll check it out.
Alright, so he was referring to that up in the top left. So we basically have this whole board that we're trying to move across. Some of these tiles are going to have clues for us, so we need to decipher, but a lot of them don't. So we need to avoid the ones that don't. We've got this gruntometer down here. I forget, do I just click it down here? Okay, so we use that, but notice some of our time did go away at the bottom. Now, if I've understood this correctly, obviously there's the compass telling us which direction to go, and then this meter on the side here is an indication of how close we are. So let me start with this one. Okay, so if this wasn't the right tile, Dexter would have insulted us. But he didn't, so there's a clue here, and here it is. Notice his paw is glowing blue.
The dino who took a snooze on this soil wasn't titanic, but it still made quite an impression.
So is that more about their weight? Okay. Yeah, it's got to be weight. And so medium, I would say. Or are we going with full heavy? Because he said like they weren't huge. So that led me to think like medium weight. What do you think, Fire? They will at some point tell me that we're wrong. I'm going to go with medium for now. Okay. Back to the map then. So now we got to use this again. Okay, now it's telling us to go east, and we're still pretty close. There's no way the next tile is a clue. No way.
Guess again, Poindexter. I don't see anything you don't see.
Okay. So maybe the next one over then. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright.
Hard to imagine a dino could stop here for a drink and not nibble on any of these tasty fern hors d'oeuvres.
Okay. That's obviously referring to their diet. The cursor is really weird on this thing. Okay, so they're an herbivore. Yes, okay. Alright, on to the next one. Move this cursor over a teeny bit. Saltosaur, maybe? Okay. We looked at that one. Alright, let's see. We're still fairly close, so a little bit this way. I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, we got it. The prints here.
Narrow trackway through the clearing, huh? I don't think this buckaroo carouse much with its own kind.
Okay. So grouping loners. Alright, that's that one. I think we're trying to find 5 clues, so I think there's 2 more. Use the gruntometer again. Go here. Okay. Oh, the quality of that image. Oh, God.
Huh. An egg from this nest has been carried away. Imagine the nerve, just walking right up and grabbing something that didn't belong to you.
So, normally these are pretty straightforward, but this one's like... Is the hint telling us that the dinosaur... Like, these aren't the dinosaur's eggs? Let's see. Diet, weight... Yeah, I guess that would be... Well, let's see. Armaments? No. Uh-oh. Okay, this will reset it.
Huh. An egg from this nest has been carried away. Imagine the nerve, just walking right up and grabbing something that didn't belong to you.
Okay. So yeah, that's probably just saying that they're bipedal. Probably overthinking it. Alright. I think after we find the 5th clue, it'll tell us if we got anything wrong, or it'll move on after there. So, bipedal herbivore, yeah. I'm not really sure. I think like maybe we can check the encyclopedia a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, so now let's see, west, and we're kind of far away, so this one might be the first wrong one.
No good, rocket scientist. No trace of any dinos around here.
Okay. Alright. Might need to realign the gruntometer again. I do think we're making good time, at least. Okay, it's still saying to go down this way. Alright.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Now, see, I thought I looked at Ankelo at some point, and I don't think. Hmm. I don't think that's what they considered to be one. Ah, okay. Now they just want me to go west. All right. Here we go. Bon.
You think Jaws had a set of chompers? He'd have been in mighty scary company with whatever belonged to this denture.
So big teeth? For an herbivore? What are we talking about at this point?
I do not mean to trouble you, but you have logged incorrect information in the fact finder. I suggest you backtrack and correct any errors.
Okay. So we got something wrong. I think the gruntometer will tell us which way to go for the wrong one. All right. Okay, so northeast, we're here. Well, I'm trying to go back to one of the other ones that we did, so... Was it this one?
I'll bet you're trying to blame this on the gruntometer, huh?
Not that one. It was one of these up here. Okay. West, yeah, it was this one. This one is the wrong... What?
Hard to imagine a dino could stop here for a drink and not nibble on any of these tasty fern hors d'oeuvres.
What? How is this the wrong one? Why does it do that?
Hard to imagine a dino could stop here for a drink and not nibble on any of these tasty fern hors d'oeuvres.
Something ain't right. Oh! Oh! I do think we fucked up. So I think they're carnivore because they're still here. If they were gone, or if there were like bites taken out of them. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Congratulations! You have collected all the information necessary to identify this dinosaur. Do you wish to spare the wear on my Zelton batteries and identify the dinosaur on your own?
It's just a different way of thinking about it, but it does technically make sense. So either one of these costs time. So we could have them we do have plenty of time left. I'm not sure how much time it takes. We could just have her identify it and move on to the next thing. Or we could try to identify it, but I think if we get it wrong, then we just lose. She says that that's the only one, but like I've done one where I've guessed wrong. I had plenty of time left, and I just lost all my time. So if you get it wrong, it takes time anyway. What should we do? Get it wrong and well, yeah, sure. Potentially. I'm not sure.
The name of the dinosaur you are tracking has been highlighted. Continue onward in your quest to locate it before its mind is zombified by the brain blobs.
Okay. I didn't click on her identify it. I tried to click on the scroll down. This cursor's weird. But it was it was just a Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus is medium, dude? That's scary. Okay. So we need to gruntometer. Okay. Oh, we're pretty far away. Yeah, apparently. I mean, they do have arms, but yeah. Here?
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger. Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
What do you mean, continue my search? That was it. We found it. What are we doing? What? Could I also just, like, accidentally stumble upon him on the map? Or just like, oh, forget about all the other stuff. That's him. Like... East, and now we're a little bit closer. So, here?
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger.
It was right there!
Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
Very nearby, they say. Yeah, we were just looking at it. I don't know why we're doing this. Just to fucking waste... Just to waste the little battery life that I have? Oh, we're at the end of the map, finally. Okay. East, and we're close. Alright, this one?
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger. Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
Literally gonna run out of time at the bottom because of this damn thing. I can't. Why can I not? Alright. It's blocking your message right now and I can't get to it. I'm sorry. God. Here we
My
go.
brain blobs and I will provide your demise. That dino is ours, unless you prove wise.
That's a brain blob.
All right, let's kick some brain.
He said the thing.
Search as ye may for fossils all around. Within what material are they most often found?
Well, most often they would be in rock, wouldn't they? I don't know if these are timed or not.
Oh, yeah!
Consider the sauropods. Think hard now, bub. One of the following could not join that club.
Okay, which one isn't a sauropod? Ankylo?
Oh, yeah!
Ankylosaurus came on stage when the dinos were few. When in the Triassic did it make its debut?
When in the Triassic? I don't think it was Ankylo, I think it was Ankysaurus. I'm gonna go with late.
Oh, yeah!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You have done well, friend.
He crushed
Here,
it.
have a look at your own bright future.
According to dinosaur experts, this city has just miraculously survived what was thought to be almost certain destruction. Ticker tape parade will continue through the night in honor of the invisible time warrior known only as Rocket Scientist.
We're from the 1940s.
Good work, rocket scientist. That's one blob down, two to squish. Just don't get cocky on me now, huh?
Yay! I hadn't won one yet. That's great. We're from World War II. I mean, it seems like it. It's basically laid out the same way. So if we lose, it like shows like a similar news thing like that of the dinosaur just like attacking. There's like a 1940s like news announcer talking about it, and it's funny. All right. Oh, and they reset my time and everything. Great. Okay. I am kind of upset that was Tyrannosaurus, which is like the easiest one to guess, and I like somehow accidentally picked that she guesses when the cursor was completely over the down arrow to scroll. So I don't know. But yeah, you did call T-Rex. It's only downhill from here. Should we do Cretaceous again, or like what other time period should we do? I hear there's a park in Jurassic, but no. It basically plays the same. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. It's really gonna be a shame if Smar doesn't show up because he like recommended this game. I might have some tips.
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
Isn't Allosaurus?
Allosaurus was the most ferocious meat-eater of the Jurassic period. A walking, hunting, eating machine that most likely traveled alone. Weighing in at about 3 tons, this terrifying biped was 35 feet long and some 16 feet tall. Though renowned as the largest Jurassic carnivore, it was still a middleweight compared to some of the creatures it preyed upon, such as Apatosaurus. Allosaurus, which means different lizard, was named for the fact that certain bones in its back were different from those of other dinosaurs. It had a short, muscular neck, a large head, and 3 fingers on each hand that ended in sharp, curved claws measuring up to 6 inches in length. The toes of its bird-like feet also tapered into long claws, and its strong jaws bristled with curved 2 to 4 inch long teeth, serrated along the edges for ripping and shredding flesh.
The ripping and the tearing. Alright. Okay. We gotta pick one. I'm gonna go Triassic.
You are in luck. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
Isn't this where we ended up on the last map? We're in like a different time period. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where Smar is. Maybe I started too late or something. He, think maybe he works sometimes on Sundays. I don't know. I tried. I was worried I was going to start late. No way. Really? I was worried I may start later with other stuff I've been doing, but
Yoo-hoo, rocket scientist! This blue U has been chewed into goo.
that's. I mean, it's got to be diet, but that's like eating a straight up tree, dude. But okay, I don't know what else it could be, unless. Hold on.
Yoo-hoo, rocket scientist! This blue U has been chewed into goo.
Okay, so it could be that they're herbivore, or it could be that they have teeth for the armaments. If we want to go that route, that could be the other thing that I think it's doing. You hate this game. You would have loved this game if a version of it came out on DS. I could definitely see that. But just like this would be very controllable with like the touchscreen. Sound quality is similar. But okay. I'm gonna go with trying to think the slightly different way that tripped us up last time. I'm gonna go with the teeth. And it may eventually tell us that we're wrong, but okay. Gruntomata? Near Gruntomata? Okay. North and no way. Come on. Wow. Okay.
You know, if a whole lot of feet hadn't cleared most of the moss off this trail, I might have slipped and bashed my knees a good one.
Okay. I've done this one before, so herds or packs. I don't know if all the clues are the same, but like this particular clue is the same. Okay. Gruntomata. They want us to still hit sauropod. But trust me, if like you like dinosaur stuff, if you were an impressionable young lad in the 1990s, this likely would have appealed to you. But it's a product of the time for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one.
You know, I'd watch the grass grow out here, but it hasn't been invented yet.
Okay. Is it just one more over, or do we pass it? One more over. Okay. What am I looking at?
Whatever caused this landslide had to be under siege. Not a bad way to make a getaway, if you got the flab to pull it off.
Size. The flab, he said. So they're heavy. Heavy. Okay. Sauropod, is that a... That's not like a specific dinosaur, though. That's a type, right? Oh, we're far away for this one. Okay. Yeah, that was too many hints close together when we have like 3/4 of the map. Long necks? Okay. That would make it easier for me if they were all in Land Before Time terms. um, okay. We are pretty far away, so like... I'm gonna try here.
Ugh, nothing around here but the cockroach crud.
Okay. Alright. That's good. There are other things, like, if we choose wrong, there are other things here that can, like, slip us up or, like, take more time, and luckily we haven't run into any of those yet, so... We're doing okay. Okay, I went... Alright, here.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Okay. Yeah, and the stop motion animation on the dinosaurs, so it's like they just have like little models of all these boys, and they just move them around, have them rotate for the encyclopedia entries, and that's fun. And then Dexter himself is like the dinosaurs method, like the TV show, where it's probably just like a person like in a suit, and then like Jim Henson type puppet animatronic stuff going on in there, controlling the movements and all that. Okay. I need to do it again. I'm killing a lot of time with this. Okay, it's the next one over. Footies?
Light tracks in the front, followed by deeper ones behind. This dino definitely knew more than one way to Watusi.
More than one way to what? Huh? Okay, but mobility... unrestricted.
I do not mean to trouble you, but you have logged incorrect information in the fact finder. I suggest you backtrack and correct any errors.
Okay. Based on that one, though, which is definitely not wrong, the one that we saw just a bit ago was pretty similar to that, but alright. Gruntometer? We, like, didn't even use the left side of the map. What? I didn't even go that way yet. What do you mean? Why are you telling me to go this way? Why are you telling me to go this way? I haven't...
Looks like nothing, sounds like nothing. I don't know, you tell me.
Okay. Where is it now? You're supposed to tell me where the backtracking one is, so this is weird. So, here? There we go. Pause right on it.
This sandstone slab may be cracked, but the dino who camped out on it managed not to grind it into gravel. This sandstone slab may be cracked, but the dino who camped out on it managed not to grind it into gravel.
That's contradicting then. They could cause the land... This is... Okay, I don't know why... I don't know why it showed me where another hint is. It's supposed to be telling me where to backtrack for the one I need to fix. But I kind of just fixed it, so... I'm on the bottom, right? I'm on the bottom. It should be a space I've already gone to before.
There is so little going on out here, I could build the only taco stand on Earth and no one would even know about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That one.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Okay, where now? This one. Okay.
Whatever caused this landslide had to be under siege. Not a bad way to make a getaway, if you got the flab to pull it off.
How is it not? I wish there was some other way to control this other than just clicking on everything. But, it's too old. Too old for that. So... it's gotta be weight, which I already changed to medium, but it's still wrong. Is it light, but they caused a landslide? It's not... This is weird. It's like not even telling me. It should be doing something if we're fixed. It's just working like a clock now. Just rotating, so... Okay. What are we doing wrong with this?
Whatever caused this landslide had to be under siege. Not a bad way to make a getaway, if you got the flab to pull it off.
Oh. Size is under armaments.
Congratulations!
Okay.
You have collected all the information necessary to identify this dinosaur. Do you wish to spare the wear on my Zelton batteries and identify the dinosaur on your own?
I'm really not feeling confident about about that. But if it takes time, I don't know if it's such a friggin' it's such a wild goose chase, like actually getting to the thing. We had to find it like 4 different times before we could do the prompt. Man.
Thank you for allowing my memory banks to rest. Please select the name of the dinosaur you believe you are tracking.
Okay, so let's look at the fact finder. I believe if I scroll down, it'll eventually... Okay, so we got the grouping, herds or packs. Diet, it's an herbivore. Okay, I don't think medium is wrong. Used its size as a weapon. Okay, and unrestricted movement. So, herbivore, medium, Use size as a weapon. Herds or packs.
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
Okay, I can still review them in here. Allosaurus was carnivore. What about Plateosaurus?
Plateosaurus lived during the Triassic period, between 248 and 208 million years ago. This plant eater is named for its small, flat, plate-like teeth. It had a small head, a long, sturdy neck, and a stout tail that made up at least half of the animal's 25-foot length. Although it probably spent most of its time on all fours, Plateosaurus could rear up and move about on its hind legs when browsing. Like most large herbivores, it probably gathered in herds. Though Plateosaurus sported claws on its hands and feet, size was this 1 to 2 ton creature's best defense. A swing from this dinosaur's powerful tail could unbalance an attacker and leave it scrambling in the dirt. Fortunately for Plateosaurus, the great meat-eaters such as Allosaurus and Tyrannosaurus would not be on the rampage for many millions of years.
Did I just pick this? I think it's Plateosaurus. Okay.
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur at any time, but be mindful of the wear on my Zelton batteries if you are incorrect.
Yeah, see, she just mentions it, like, either way. I think it's Plateosaurus.
Identity verified.
Woo!
The dinosaur you have selected is indeed the one you are on course to rescue.
Let's
Continue
go.
now on your journey, as you must find this beast before my battery clock requires recharging.
Why don't we just get better batteries before we go? I mean, I think that would solve all our problems. Okay, so problem is I don't have a lot of time left, so we literally might not track them down in time. Here? There they are.
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger. Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
Okay. It's still south. Did I go too far? Oh no!
One good thing about fog, at least it keeps us hidden from the forest's more bloodthirsty elements. So how long before you lead us out of this pea soup?
Okay, that took a little extra time than normal. That's one of the things. Okay, was it this one? Yep. I'm running out of time though.
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking. My radar indicates that it is very nearby and in great danger. Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
What do you continue your search when it was? We just literally we found it. It's why are we doing this? But that's fog. So okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
A challenge I love, so a challenge it'll be. A chump like you couldn't possibly defeat me.
All right, let's kick some brain.
In the realm of strange headgear, Parasaurolophus was best. Yet what would she find hidden inside of its crest?
Oh. Yeah, we did that one. Nasal passages.
Oh, yeah!
Yay! I'm learning.
Fossils can say much about a dino's shape. But fossils can also be clues to what trait?
Fossils can be a clue to what trait? I don't know much about like voice or sounds. I don't like speed with the legs, but I don't know if color is. I don't know about any of these. Checking something real quick. Okay. All right. I don't know. Fire Dragon, you have any thoughts on this? What else can fossils give us clues about? I don't think voice or sounds is anything. I don't know about color, because they would just be a. I mean, maybe in some cases color, but like. I don't know. All of these seem wrong. I know we have to get 3 right, but I'm not sure if they're like in a row or like what happens if we get one wrong. Maybe we just lose, which would again be very rude and not very nice. I'm gonna go with color. It's the only one that kind of makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I see.
Ye think you're an expert in dinosaur lore? Then tell me how many fingers Tyrannosaurus bore.
Okay. Alright, looks like we have a certain number of lives. So how many fingers Tyrannosaurus? It's probably 3, right? I know we looked at another one, I think it was like Allosaurus had 3. I highly doubt it's 5. Really?
Uh-oh.
In the armored beast realm, Stegosaurus held its weight. How long was its body? Answer me, mate.
Okay. $25?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're alright.
Dinos, like dogs, may have tails long or short. Namest thou a creature with a tail of the lesser sort?
Okay. Triceratops doesn't have a huge tail. Do these... Wait. Can I just go to the encyclopedia during this?
Which dinosaur would you like to review?
Okay. Colophysis? Is there time for this?
Coelophysis traversed the primitive
Oh.
landscapes of the Triassic period in small packs. This lightly built animal weighed no more than 100 pounds, and its very name means hollow form. Its long, flexible neck and tail accounted for more than half of its 10-foot length, and it stood only about 3 feet tall at the hips. Though it may not seem that such a mini dinosaur could be much of a threat, looks can be terribly deceiving. Like most meat eaters, this dinosaur's dagger-clawed fingers were perfect for gripping small prey, and the jaws of its slim skull were furnished with sharply pointed teeth. Coelophysis probably devoured any creature it could snag, including insects, reptiles, and primitive mammals. With its long, slender hind legs, this biped was capable of sprinting and often caught whatever it was after. Apparently, on occasion, Coelophysis even ate its own young. I'm sorry, friend. We have run out of time.
Oh, shit.
Even as I tell you
Okay.
this, the brain blobs have swept the dinosaur you were pursuing into the future and are now using it to terrorize society. Here, see for yourself.
Oops.
Reporting from New York, this is the National Network News Crisis Desk, where for the first time in this city's history, a zombified Pladiosaurus has stormed the stock exchange. The market isn't the only thing that's taking its worst plunge in history.
Don't get bent out of shape, RS. Since you managed to save a dino in our last cycle, old Sheila's found the power to give you one more crack at these mind worms. Let's not let her down.
Okay, that was different dialogue. I was kind of hoping for the, come on, RS, you could do better than that. Okay, so, but important information. We can access the encyclopedia during the trivia, but it does take time, and I only had the 30, so. Okay. I think I could have gotten it right by just going to Triceratops, but alright. Well, we might as well go Jurassic, process of elimination.
I'm sorry. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are currently not on the prowl in this time period. Please select another time period to proceed.
What? That's weird. I was beginning to think they would just... That was all just like formality. I don't think they would ever like prevent us from... Okay, well... Back to Cretaceous, I guess?
I'm sorry. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are currently not on the prowl in this time period. Please select another time period to proceed.
Wait, are we specifically going back to the same one? This is weird.
You are in luck. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
This is weird. I don't know why they did that. This is...
Get with it, RS. We don't have the whole era here.
Grr.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Okay. No, okay. Still north. Trebes.
No question about what this puppy feasted on. We're talking tree fern du jour.
Okay. See, the difference here between last time is these other trees on the side have been eaten. So now it's an herbivore. Okay. All right. West. Oh, just the next one over? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I've never seen this much of a mud bath in my life. No human could make this big a mess, let alone a single dino.
Oh, okay. So grouping. Herds or packs. Okay. Gruntomata. Okay, that one's a little further away. Oh, I can do that a little quicker than I thought I could. Okay. This one.
Unless you're looking to bottle and sell all this thin sulfuric air, you better move on to other horizons.
Okay. Did I go too far or not far enough? Uh-oh.
Oh no, old Pangea must be breaking up again. Nothing I can do but take a nice long quake break.
Quake break. Alright. Shut up. Alright. And that wasted time. This one's not going too well. Okay, so a couple spots over still. Boop. The center of the volcano? Ooh. Oh, this clue again?
Whatever caused this landslide had to be under siege. Not a bad way to make a getaway, if you got the flab to pull it off.
The flab. Okay. So, learning from past mistakes, this one is using size as an armament. Alright. What is that? 3 clues? Not doing terribly great on time, but there is time. Okay. South. South by south by south, as the crow flies. And good hunting here.
The old world's a big and brutal place, Skippy, and a lot of it is
Skippy?
full of just plain nothing.
Skippy? Ah, one more. Egg.
From my experience, I'd say we're looking at a mid-sized nest. No problem deciphering the class of creature that house is, huh?
Okay. Sometimes he's helpful. Alright. Alright, one mo again. Oh, end of the map. Okay. Is it just the very corner? That would be fun. No, I think that's too far away. Let's do this. Yes. Alright. Get the...
Light tracks in the front, followed by deeper ones behind. This dino definitely knew more than one way to Watusi.
Watusi? What the hell is he talking about? Okay, but mobility. Unrestricted.
Congratulations! You have collected all the information necessary to identify this dinosaur. Do you wish to spare the wear on my Zelton batteries and identify the dinosaur on your own?
We actually ended up with a good amount of time because we didn't need to backtrack. I could just have her guess. Or, well, she doesn't guess. She knows. Which is like, why am I doing it if she can just... But that kind of takes away the fun. I don't know. It's kind of like game, play yourself for me, but then we run the risk of like not even getting to the next trivia section. But alright.
Thank you for allowing my memory banks to rest. Please select the name of the dinosaur you believe you are tracking.
Okay. So Fact Finder. I don't think we did a... Okay, so mobility's unrestricted. Size is an armament. Grouping herds or packs. Diet is herbivore. Medium size. Okay. I don't know. Is it the same one? We're back in the same period. Did they just give it to us again?
You may attempt to identify the dinosaur at any time, but be mindful of the wear on my Zelton batteries if you are incorrect.
I think it might just be Plateosaurus again.
Identity verified.
Okay.
The dinosaur you have selected is indeed the one you are on course to rescue. Continue now on your journey, as you must find this beast before my battery clock requires recharging.
Alright. Alright, we have plenty of time. Where they at? East. A couple spots away. Is that too close? Nope, there they at. Rawr. Grr.
That is the dinosaur you have been tracking.
Okay.
My radar
So
indicates that it is very nearby and in great
Yeah,
danger.
we just...
Continue your search and save this dinosaur from the brain blobs.
This part is silly. Like, why can't I just find them when we get right to it? It's just a waste of additional time at this point. You're just trying to get me to use up all my time before I get there. And it's very not nice. The next one? Oh, we're here. Alright, never mind. Sorry.
Ye aren't out of the forest yet, Babbo, for now you face me. If you want to free that dino, answer my questions 3.
All right.
He called me Bubbo.
Let's kick some brain.
In a mind as large as mine, there's so much that is known. Yet what could ye deduce about a dino from its bones?
From its bones? Size, easily.
Oh, yeah.
Dinos are named in 2 tongues. One is Greek. Perhaps ye might know the other language I seek.
That's definitely Latin, right? Yeah, Latin names for all the species.
Oh, yeah.
Parasaurolophus belong to an odd guild. By what family nickname are these squat dinos billed?
Another question about that one when we actually looked at it. That's duck-billed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Crashing.
You have done well, friend.
Yay!
Here, have a look at your own bright future.
Society breathes a sigh of relief today as an assault on the Earth by zombie dinos has been foiled. Where these rumors originated is anyone's guess, but with so many people rejoicing, it's hard to imagine it could have been a hoax.
Way to go, partner. Save one more dino and the brain blobs get the final boot. Come on, let's finish these rotmongers.
Might as well. Okay, so now we can go to Jurassic, probably. Although I'm not really sure.
I'm sorry. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are currently not on the prowl in this time period. Please select another time period to proceed.
This is so weird. I don't know. Do we have to keep picking the same period if we win? But no, because we started with...
I'm sorry. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are currently not on the prowl in this time period. Please select another time period to proceed.
That's weird. Okay. After Triassic.
You are in luck. According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are now attempting to zombify one dinosaur in this time period. Go forth, and be careful out there.
Alright. Alright, now there are actually things at stake, because if we win 3 of these, then we actually, like, win the game. So let's see if we can get there. West, and we're right next to it. Plamps.
Well, if you like to chow down on veggies, I suppose horsetails aren't the worst cuisine the jungle has to offer.
Okay, if that's all he said, then I assume... Are some of these eaten, though? I'm gonna go with herbivore for now, and hopefully it's not a problem. Alright. North, and we're pretty close. So, here? Alright. A teeth.
This bony relic must have broken off in battle, sort of like an antler tip that just snapped on impact.
What did he call it?
This bony relic must have broken off in battle, sort of like an antler tip that just snapped on impact.
He didn't really tell us what it is, but it's got to be something in armaments. I guess a horn or spike, if he said it's sort of like an antler tip. Horns or spikes, I guess. Okay. Okay. Can I go further this way? Oh, I can. Alright. Alright. So northwest... Here? Oh, what? Wait. What?
Dust clouds of that dude can only mean one thing. Stampedomania!
Stampedomania. Alright. So yeah, grouping herds or packs. Okay. Okay, so so far we've got an herbivore, travels in herds or packs, has horns or spikes that break off. Okay. Oh, that one's far away. About time. We're getting a little too close. Here, because I'm third one. Yeah, okay. So here-ish.
You don't need me to tell you what's going on here. You can see nothing just as well as I can.
Okay. Oh, we only... Okay. Oh, and it's still further up? Interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna go with here. Hello.
According to my sensory circuits, the brain blobs are not pursuing that dinosaur. Continue your search for the dinosaur in danger.
Okay. Now where is it? Next spot over. Okay. What the hell are these?
Whatever squeaked through this arch must have been on the lowest of low-density, low-intake diets.
Okay, so it's lightweight. Okay, got one more clue. One mo again. East and... okay. go.
These tracks show more than one pair of feet walking in sequence, till one pair just seems to vanish into the void. These tracks show more than one pair of feet walking in sequence, till one pair just seems to vanish into the void.
Okay. So another unrestricted mobility.
Congratulations! You have collected all the information necessary to identify this dinosaur. Do you wish to spare the wear on my Zelton batteries and identify the dinosaur on your own?
Because there's stuff at stake this time, I think I'm gonna just have her do it.
The name of the dinosaur you are tracking has been highlighted. Continue onward in your quest to locate it before its mind is zombified by the brain blobs.
Ankylosaurus. Okay. Alright. Alright. South and it's a ways. Alright.
What do I look like, Smokey the Bear? I ain't becoming no crispy critter, so just chill out till we clear the toast zone.
Okay, stop with the sound. Thank you. Okay. Alright, Oh, we're getting right to it. Great. Great.
Don't fret now, or you're likely to fail. It's Harry's quiz time, and it's Harry you'll hail.
All right, let's kick some brain.
According to scientists who've studied the plan, what is the oldest form of life on land?
Plants, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why is the color different every time?
The skies were not empty when the dinosaurs ruled. Tell me what flew then, if thou hasn't been fooled.
Pterosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
One more.
Stegosaurus used the plates on its back as a shield, though these plates also functioned how else in the field?
Oh. I don't think food storage, heat exchangers, maybe? Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
The crashing. We did it! We won!
You have done well, friend. Here, have a look at your own bright future.
Alien brain blobs in the minds of dinos? That's the word in this town tonight as citizens pay their respect to a mystic warrior who's alleged to have visited the past. A tabloid exclusive? Maybe, but don't tell this joyous crowd.
Not bad, rocket scientist. That's what I call kicking some brain. According to Machine Mind Sheila's sensory circuits, old Harry and his blobs are beelining it back to Zeltoid. Of course, now that the Earth's back to normal, there's no place here for dinosaurs or dinodroids. So, I guess I'm history. Don't worry about me, though, 'cause if your planet hits the wall again, I'll make a special trip back just to bail you out.
Okay. Cue the music!
Dinos in the darkness, murder in the eyes.
And then it just closes. I didn't give you permission to do that, but all right. Move that up, but that's the game. False advertising, by the way. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Like it's all like very thickly veiled into just being dinosaur trivia, and like throwing the word zombie in there like suggests a certain type of content to the game that just isn't there, and then Planet Zeltoid, like what has nothing to do with anything. But it was the '90s. That's how that shit went down. But no, you're talking about the game being bad, but not saying anything about the music. That theme is so great. But yeah, that's the full game. I expected it to go a lot worse than that did. We actually won. Saw the other cutscene. It's weird that you never see Dexter from like the chest down. You just like in that first cutscene, the end cutscene, you like only see him from the chest up, and then like just his face, like it's like a bust of him for the rest of the game, and then that's all you see. The music was atrocious. Just felt like bitching. Oh, come on. Oh man, you're gonna be saying "kick some brain" to everybody tomorrow. Don't act like you won't. Regardless of what the game is or isn't, it's definitely silly. And it is Saturday. Hence a silly Saturday. It is unfortunate that Smar couldn't join us because that was a game that he suggested. But oh well. We never got to kick brain. Yeah, we did. We just kind of grabbed him and we like kicked him out of the timeline metaphorically, I guess, but figuratively kicked him out. But yeah, it's all there. There's a lot of things wrong with it, but that was entertainment back then, man. Crazy.